Well, they're all chasing the great Demetrius Johnson, but this man believes when all's said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC belt.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division that has had some really good champions, from Demetrius Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stand atop all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You gotta win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this title shot. Now we'll see what he can do. All right, folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight, chief among them the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweights we have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearances, to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title defense.
Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. Our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jussier Formiga. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Tagir Ulanbekov.
Herb Dean, all referee for this one. All right, here we go. The UFC flyweight title is on the line. This should be good.
Jeez, you can hear that.
Oh, head kick blocked by Formiga.
Does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so potentially. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position, left, and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flip him through. Great move. He loved the victory. They're very excited.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Nice single.
Ulanbekov's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You gotta be careful. Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice shot there by the champ. He's got to be careful here.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush and they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Formiga's in half guard now. We'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Ulanbekov's back in half guard. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Hammer fist here by Ulanbekov. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up.
Great work. Just one breath. I want you to take a deep breath and relax. When we go back out there, the same game plan, but now I want you to use more kicks.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round 2.
Nice level change.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
And now he's got the back.
Getting him out here.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Formiga's in half guard. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out, just go for the finish.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by an ever-improving Jussier Formiga. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, he's got his back. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
30 seconds to go in round 2. Formiga's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Formiga. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Round 3 next.
All right, senta aí, relaxa. Olha, tá muito perto essa luta. It's way too close, okay? So I need you to outwork this guy in everything. On the takedown.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
You ready?
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight.
Lands a quick jab. Great defense. That punch had no chance.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's double jab.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Ulanbekov's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Formiga's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Now he's going full mount. Using a lot of good movement. Nice transition.
Ulanbekov getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. In the half guard.
Formiga's right back to the full mount. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Oh, that's gotta be it. Wow, submission defense, he gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with an arm bar.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard. Nice.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, breathe, respira, respira. Você tem que ir com calma, tá? You gotta slow it down. You gotta be calm, okay? You're being overly aggressive.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down from the goal. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes. Oh, nice. defensively. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Ulanbekov's back in full mount. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to... Attempting a choke now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 45 seconds remain in the round. Seconds now to go in the round. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Muito bom. O último round foi muito massa, tá? Então, faz a mesma coisa que você tá fazendo agora.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the fifth and final round.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively.
Getting them out here. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Nicely done with the kick there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Great submission defense. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Takes his back one.
It's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. It's work.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Good work from the top here by Ulanbekov. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Staying offensive off of his back as he lands a strike from the bottom position. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ulanbekov. 1 minute to go in the fight.
1 minute.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Ulanbekov.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Formiga.
Oh, right into mouth.
Final seconds of the fight. Postures up now and lands a all-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Jussier Formiga.
Well, that title fight had it all. It goes the full 25 minutes, but in the end, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new UFC flyweight champion of the world as he